Hi everyone, John here. Today we are going to have a look at my first ever painting. I was watching an artist named Daniel Ibanez, I think his name is, on YouTube. And he was just taking some of his photographs and putting them down on his canvas and then color picking from them and doing paintings. And I thought to myself, gosh, that's like an interesting way to do sort of a painting study. And I have, literally a backlog of thousands of photographs. And so I thought to myself, why don't I give this a shot? Why don't I see if I can paint one of my own photos? So I really enjoyed how quickly and easily I was able to generate an image that I was happy with. I've been doing these illustrations and with a lot of line work where you draw the line work and then you draw the line work again and then you ink it and then you fill it in with color and then do like lighting effects, and it's incredibly time consuming. And although that's fun, I was starting to lose a little bit of my that joy that comes from just like creating something. It was the process was getting a little bit laborious, and so yeah, this was a really fresh way to kind of liven things up. And honestly, it's kind of become, this is sort of, I've got more videos in the works and they're all kind of in this vein, like either working off of reference or a photo or even just from imagination, but with just painting, like not a lot of line work. So color picking right off of the photo and then, taking the brush and putting those down as paint honestly taught me a ton about light, about color, about value. I got so much out of this exercise, and honestly, I had no idea that I was going to be happy with the final result. This whole thing started, I just thought, as a kind of a wild experiment, and I figured that probably it would fail miserably. But I was shocked to find that, once you have kind of a basic framework down, and especially like a reference image that is effectively, the exact thing that you're doing, it was pretty easy to go in and just kind of fill in different values to get it to look more or less the way I wanted. I kind of liked the fact that it's not a perfect representation. It's like an artistic rendition of this image. My friend Danny here, and I also really enjoyed taking some liberties, making his beard like a little bit more crazy and wild, and honestly drawing the hair, the lighting effects on the hair of the beard was very satisfying, and I think there are going to be a lot more beards in my future. I also enjoyed making his hair a little more crazy and like windy and wavy, kind of wild. I don't know, it kind of gives, because it was a super windy day when I took this photo. And one thing that I left till the end because I was afraid to do it was rendering the sunglasses and the reflection on the sunglasses, because I really had no idea if that was going to pan out and if I was going to be able to get away with that or not. And I thought to myself, maybe I'd paint like a different scene on the glasses than what's in the photo. In the photo you can see me standing there in front of a vehicle taking this photograph, and I ultimately decided to just stick with that in the painting because I don't really know what I'm doing. It would be best to just play it safe. And then, I think what kind of wraps this whole thing together is the details sort of around the sunglasses themselves, like the rims and the frames. And yeah, I don't know, the final rendition is, I think this is kind of going to be a new sort of style that I explore, is this sort of imperfect, image with lots of brushwork and texture. I love the texture of this, and so I think I'm gonna keep going. And this is with the, I think it's called the Nico Roll, RULL brush in Procreate. I love that thing. It's got really good texture and kind of gives you very harsh flat lines as the stamp of it. So yeah, it's cool. Anyway, I don't think I have much more to share on this one. Thank you so much for taking some time to watch it. If you have some photographs that you've taken over the years and you want to have a go at some painting, I would encourage you to bust one of those things out and give it a shot. You might be quite pleased with the result. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all later.